about to say it's a big ass nigga, bro. Oh, he's 100% selling. He gonna sell. Damn, chat. I should got W teammate like I had other games. Oh, we lost this one, bro. I got blocked tag. Damn, bro, you selling, bro. This nigga selling out. Oh, bro, you can make me wrong. You know what I'm saying? That shit happen. TTS, bro. We playing him again. It's 7-3 Sunday. This is D&D phone. Yeah, we lost shit. We lost like a bitch. I'm saying I can run point some. I think I can run for like shit. Oh, you're 74, okay. You got me down. You got a 70 speed and 85. I'm down to 8. Wow. That's crazy.
You be on Apex?
Teammates is none.
Chat, I'm gonna tell a nigga ass. Dubbed it, chat. Dubbed it. Solo. Trying to hit Masters this season. You ain't playing with Chip. Now Chip in the party game. He on 2K. He streaming 2K game.
Is that too obvious? it's okay. I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani, it's got you like Kalani, it's okay. Get where the party is, got you where the party is. I love the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, that's what could come is okay. Like Kalani, it's got you like Kalani, it's okay.
Wanna
Get
build
where
there?
the party is, got you where the party is.
I swear to God. Supposed to be great. Bitch in your mama, bitch.
Tell you, bro. They be trashy shit.
Hold on. I'll join that. I'm both sorry if I called up both of them. Without your sorry asses. The fuck? Oh, you get me?
Damn, Pat, why you low?
It's over with for your ass, cuz.
2K.
I called up. I went
I
out your
called
sorry
you up.
ass.
I went out those
Fuck y'all
sorry
talking
asses.
about, nigga.
Fuck y'all talking about, nigga.
Trash ass nigga.
Over with.
Ass.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck wrong with me, I know them boy like. The fuck wrong with this? Sorry, it's so trash, gang. Like them boys, I hate when niggas be. These niggas had 0 kills the whole game. You're leaving for what? I am carrying you guys. Boy, you gonna take your ass home? Yeah, better go back to 2K. Sorry ass niggas. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to see something. I wish you could send them this and shit. And I clear that bit. Fuck all these sorry asses. Nigga, y'all get a dub, you sorry bitches. Yo, what to do? You still even play? Yo, you trying to hop on my rivals? Bruno? Yeah, I hop on that bit with you, gang. I don't know if you still here, gang. Yeah, I hop on my rival. I got Apex too, but I don't be on that bit no more, gang. I'm ass at Apex now, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a dog at Apex. Told you with your confidence, okay, you made a line. Bag you like a line, yes, so. Nah, people did.
If we can get another dub with it right now,
For me?
it'd be crazy. No, I'm talking about me. I've seen how much I get, dubs I get with some randoms, but I only want 3, so I come with you kind of doing bad. It's cause we don't got no big man. Everybody else trying to shoot, do Kobe shit. They build not made for that shit yet. My build is though. I'm still green lighting shit. They just don't. I'm low key trolling though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm acting like I'm ass. If you wanna be real.
I don't know, sometimes that shit do be funny though. Like making videos like that be funny.
This shit funny, bro. Hold on, fam. Hold on. I'm finna troll this.
Go ahead, brother. Hold on, Chuck. No, never played it, dog. I haven't even downloaded it before. Right with like Overwatch. Yeah. But it's like the Marvel's characters. It's damn like Overwatch for sure. For sure. I like it, but it's just like you gotta find the right people to play it with. What are y'all doing, man? Brother. That's mine. Oh, you get paid. Stop. Where you can hear all that? What you eating? Candy? Candy?
My Skittles from earlier.
At 12 in the middle of the night. It's straight game.
Okay, then let's start over.
Okay, one of my favorite art.
Let's start over. I'm gonna win again. Perry, you cannot do that. That's where you start first.
Y'all just touching my shit.
Yeah, I have the one.
She put it down. It's all for me. Alright, let's see this video real quick. Hold on, chat. I'm doing something. I'm trying to get my damn questions real quick, chat. I'm so ass at Warzone, but I'll be playing multiplayer. Bro, I just literally got on Warzone the other day and dropped yesterday really, like 18 piece, 18 to 1 death. Won the game, clutched it. I don't even play Warzone anymore, bro. Apex and Warzone was my first love, to Battle Royale. So, I think if I train if I be good enough to Apex. Back good enough, bro.
This is so good. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Then figure out how to.
I'm gonna laugh.
Now let's go. I'm saying, let's say.
No, you're not.
This one. Two. Back up. Get right here. Let's say.
Okay, let's wait. Come on. Okay, switched. So I got ready, guys.
I'll never be showing you what you got. Shit be crazy. That baby going by 2 down for.
The fucking
Oh, after this, I can't even know.
who's your
Ain't no way.
on Apex? I mean,
75, is he a 90?
I like the way your body is.
ain't no squad v3v3. It's for them doing that shit. Every time I'm not no point, no PG. Like what the fuck? Do they see what I'm dropping on?
Broke ass. Let me see. Oh, that boy got money. Oh Lord, that vehicle about broke almost as you are. Oh no, you ain't trying to do it like that, huh?
He got this shit, bro. He got this shit.
Hey G, you might as well go spend that 500, G. That nigga said, fuck that, I saved my 500. You about crazy as hell. Oh, yeah, that's a rap. Oh, well, you get him next time.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us.
I love the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence.
A72, congrats on not being with your teammates, you dumbass nigga. Second game in a row, nigga, you ass, nigga. You ass, nigga. Second game in a row, nigga. Get a job, welfare punk. Hey, nigga, you forget.
I have chosen them niggas, bro.
No. Your mom, I know your daddy would. Woo! My London. London, the only person that I was around right in me. That's why y'all supposed to be asleep. Y'all won't be hungry till tomorrow morning. But y'all up at 12 o'clock tonight. And y'all hungry.
We all supposed to sleep tonight. It's 12:25. Well, I can't. Me too. Me too.
Look at you now.
You look like Ratatouille though with that ponytail. You look like.
Shut up. What do you look like?
I bet you want the princess.
A princess.
You do not. Princess don't have big feet.
I think some princesses do.
No, they don't. Boy, you got motherfucking. You got big feet to me.
I would say don't look at that. Don't want to hurt no feelings.
Yo, don't. You gotta hurt my feelings because your feelings hurt. That's being mean.
My dude. All I do is say one thing, and both of them gonna get mad.
That's dumb. You're a hater. I ain't talking about them. You talking about you. You try to throw them on
It's
the
probably
bus.
with a
Hey, be quiet. If you can't talk with like a little person inside bird, shut up. Alright?
He wants y'all to talk like this.
Yeah.
But we weren't talking when we were so you want us to stop talking?
No, I didn't want y'all in here.
We don't.
No.
Bye.
Bye. The fuck?
If you want us to leave.
Y'all really supposed to be up though. Y'all know that, right?
Huh?
Y'all really supposed to be up. Y'all know that, right? It's summer. What the fuck is y'all going to sleep early for? Y'all supposed to be up all night, all morning, all night, all morning. Y'all supposed to be going to school in 2 months. In 2 months, y'all be back in school.
Journey.
2.
You come to my graduation. That's right. So tomorrow is 1.
Journey, can you read?
1 is 1.
Can you read, Journey?
Ooh, she's so ugly when she do that. She's so cute. You probably get your daddy with that look. But you're so ugly when you do that look.
Journey, can you read? So what did they say? London up here.
Journey, go. I don't know.
If you don't get it right, you have to do what it says.
Journey is the go.
She dumb. She got your ass.
If you don't read this in 10 seconds, you gotta do what it says. 10, 9, 8, 7. You don't know what it says? 6. You gotta figure it out. 5. You gotta do what it says. 4, 3, 2, 1. It says get out.
Journey, get out.
That's what you gotta do.
How about it says London and Paris get out.
How
Journey stays.
No.
Yes, Journey in Paris. Journey in London.
I did
I mean
nothing.
Paris in London get out.
Paris,
How about
get
that?
out.
London, Journey, and Paris, and Santiago get out.
How about I'll make y'all get out? Watch this go.
Oh,
Let's do that.
let's see.
There
Let's
is no
see
left.
how it will. Let's see how he would get all of us out in like 2, 3, like in 10 seconds. That would never happen.
Who?
He won't get us out of the room in like 10 seconds.
Hold on, Chad. Let me mute this mic so I don't believe that.
see, bro. 75. I don't know.
bodies. Rack Baby would continue to drop more music, but this time with his longtime friend Anti the Menace.
Okay.
In 2022, Rack Baby dropped 3 visuals amounting in over 700,000 views total. One titled Gun Sounds that did over 400,000 views alone. Then in December 2022, Rack would get some more devastating news. One of his young homies, Lil Hot, would be shot in the head by his own.
Oh, that's crazy. This probably how he found, cause like I think Rack Baby was just first starting to blow up, and he followed me on the gram, and I was like, damn, I heard of this little nigga, and I followed him back. But I remember reacting to this. So this was one of his lil guys. I guess I didn't know that he had ties to him. Basically, he got like kind of like backdoored by some young kids, and they hit him up in the head like on camera on a train station in Atlanta. And I don't even think it was no real reason for real. You know what I'm saying?
Own friend, Lil Rodney. Lil Rodney and 6 others would be arrested for the murder of Lil Hot, Ola Cam, and the murder of other young teens of Atlanta.
Teenagers are in jail right now charged with murdering 2 other teens. It's a big break in a case we've been following since it happened a week and a half ago. Atlanta police say the shooting near Atlantic Station was gang related.
Atlanta police arrested 2 teens on Election Day and charged them with murder in the shooting that occurred on 17th Street, just feet away from the popular Atlantic Station. It's where 12-year-old Zion Charles and 15-year-old Cameron Jackson were murdered.
They killed both of them little boys, and there wasn't even really no reason for real. This what I be saying, like when kids see the streets, folk, they don't know how to take it, gang. They kids, you know? So if you got a bunch of kids with guns and switches and they think shooting people cool, now they coming up with any reason, any way, anything, motherfucker, step on your shoe, you ready to blick somebody down because somebody told you that you was cool if you was like that. You feel me? Now you ain't
Police
even
say both
understanding like you
suspects
tweaking.
have opened up.
Now we've lost four young boys.
And Atlanta police told us today that all of the people involved in this heinous crime are in fact juveniles.
Rack would later pay tribute
That's
in his
Rack
song
Baby,
titled
Lil Homie.
I Miss Lil
Damn.
Hot. After this, Rack Baby would start to put his all into his music.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to live. I clicked the most code right here.
23, Rack Baby would put out a modest 18 visuals with 3 projects. Not to mention, the
He was
views
going
on his
crazy,
music
23,
videos
boy.
amounted
That's
to
when I
over
first started hearing
12
about
million views in total, with fan favorites like Soldier Love, where I believe at the beginning of this video, Rack is on FaceTime with Will from Taylor Gang. Let me know in the comments if I'm right about that, and don't forget to like and subscribe. But we can't forget about mentioning Automatic, which would put Rack Baby on the radar, and even get the famous Honcho to jump on a remix. It was at this moment that Rack would put out his debut project titled Maniac Babe, following along with El Peligro
That's my
and
shit.
Bloody
He got-
Holiday.
He got some shit on El Peligro.
Titled
This
Maniac
like,
Babe.
When I first was on
Following
him
along
right here.
with El
His
Peligro
album, yeah.
and Bloody Holiday. Rack Baby was the hottest name in the street at this point, and it was undeniable. Labels fighting hand over fist, which eventually later he would choose to sign with Alamo Records. Although 2023 was
That
Rack
money,
Baby's
boy.
biggest year yet, there would also begin to be plenty of controversy surrounding him at this time, when his op, LaThrode, would post an alleged photo of Rack in a jail cell with his head in the toilet. There would also be claims that he was a rat.
So you gonna post a picture of a dark-skinned dude with his head in the toilet. And say that it's Rack Baby. Or we can't see his face.
Photo of Rack in a jail cell with his head in the toilet. There would also be claims that he was a rat, in which Rack would then take to IG Live to address these claims.
So there's no video or no proof of a nigga doing none of that. Why y'all gotta cover up everything? And that's me to show it.
Right. Y'all covered
But
up
in
everything.
2024,
If that's me,
Rack was
show it.
back in the studio
You
again.
don't come to the internet and say this me and not show my face? If that was really me, wouldn't you not cover it up so everybody will believe you? Y'all look slow.
Doing what he loves, dropping about 21 more visuals, amounting in over 35 million views. Rack Baby at this point is a music machine. In 2024, his most viewed videos are Dead Bodies and More Maggots, which is at over 4.8 million views, and My Bitch, which is at over 5.2 million views. Not to mention 3 more projects, titled Obtruse, which he would later drop the deluxe for, and the famous Spill Season, which would be released under Alamo
Records. 2 albums
Records.
right there. Cuff over the player, little baby. She wanna go ball in a minute. Say she don't do this often. She say call in a minute. Say you want I bought it for the price I don't need for ticket. Do you want me to go deep? I'm digging, baby. I'm gonna keep going on drilling.
Rack Baby was on top of the world at this point, but he still would not allow that to stop him from putting you in your place. Where we can see Rack fighting on 3 different occasions, allow that to stop him from putting you in your place. Where we can see Rack fighting on 3 different occasions, once boxing his friend with some insane head movement.
Shorty, that is Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Rack Chan right there.
Another where he would be seen giving a solid beatdown to his op Lil Taz.
Oh. Hey. Oh,
shit ain't nothing.
Y'all boy reset.
Oh, my mama.
Reset, y'all boy reset.
Stop playing. Stop playing. Can't no bullshit on my mama.
Y'all boy get another one in. No slam.
Not gonna play with you on my mama. Stop playing. Y'all bitch, I'm like a horse or something. Beat him. Go home.
I respect the fact that he is still the first rapper to box someone before picking up a gun. Well, I mean, that is until Rack would find himself in a shootout
that
in
was
the
Rack Baby too? There's no way, because I reacted to this years ago. There's no way.
middle of a liquor store, and after getting shot in the leg, he would open fire to make his getaway, and it was all caught on camera. At this point,
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if that
he would
was
open
him.
fire to make his getaway, and it was all caught on camera.
I ain't gonna say it don't look like him, like skinny, black, dark skinned dude with dreads. I ain't gonna say that ain't him.
At this point, Rack Baby has been so viral that he's getting support from the biggest rappers in the game, like Scrooly G and the one and only Lil Baby. We would also see Rack post a photo on M Block where he grew up, and would frequently visit his friends DIY and Bando KD. At this time, in September 2024, Bando KD would be arrested and charged for the murder of that 12-year-old little girl back in 2022. Rack Baby and DIY would both react on their Instagram stories. Now, this year in 2025, Rack Baby has continued to drop heat, while so far he has dropped about 8 visuals, which my favorites are Belt Boys, which is at 3.4 million views, and 34 Blicks in Miami, which is at over 1.2 million views to date. Also, Rack dropped his project, More Spill, back in March. So I mean, overall, Rack Baby has not only worked his ass off to get to where he is today, he has also fought tooth and nail to defend his spot. Although he was involved in jail, shootouts, and gang violence, Rack has continued to put out incredible music at an insane rate. And in my opinion, he might have some industry friends, but nowhere near an industry plant himself.
They trying to call him an industry plant? Fuck you, industry plant from the hood. Stupid ass boy. How you an industry plant and you broke your whole goddamn life? What does that mean? Industry plant? No, he just blew up with Anti and them. Anti and Baby Kia and all them when they was all blowing up on the internet, bro. He was with that wave. You know what I'm saying? He was like a lot more calmer than them niggas though. That's why I can't listen to them niggas, boy. You listen to their songs, boy, you ready to kill somebody, blow up the building. I'm cool.
Baby is as authentic as they come, and has also recently announced that he has a kid on the way. So in that case, I hope he stays out of trouble and continues to pursue music, because he's definitely one of the most talented rappers that we've covered on this channel. And I encourage you all to go check out more of his music. And
yeah, I'm glad he gets some recognition though. Folks that do your homework. I ain't know he was beating niggas up, and I ain't know he was in that video though. That's crazy.
Trio posed as marijuana buyers at a stash house in Bayside to rob their dealers at gunpoint. Trio posed as marijuana buyers at a stash house in Bayside to rob their dealers at gunpoint and kidnap them. Also, William Barnett is a known Baltimore rapper known as Zone 18 Will. Once inside, Waters and Barnett brandished firearms, forced the dealers into zip ties, and brought in 2 accomplices. The group herded their captives into a Jeep and a U-Haul van, stealing approximately 30 pounds of marijuana during the operation. Within the
30 pounds?
confines of the U-Haul, Julian Mejias, a 23-year-old
threw the
dealer,
ops
was
in there.
shot multiple times in the head by Marcus Pittman. East Baltimore is the origin of a crew known colloquially as Bunny Ears, a young, ruthless street crew operating in the underbelly of the city. They emerged from tight-knit pockets around Brems Lane and Minnesota Avenue, areas
Y'all got a gang called Bunny Ears?
long afflicted by systemic poverty and turf violence.
But this speaks to a larger issue that young people would, number one, have ease of access to these firearms and would use them indiscriminately, shooting people within 50 feet of 25 to 30 police officers who are in the block. Either they don't care about consequences or don't believe the consequences, and they have no respect for human life.
Both.
Or the sanctity of life or authority.
All of
them. To pull off that brazen, cowardly act right there in the presence of police
All
officers.
of you got niggas in Chicago, they out there, do your homework on Lil Queso. He outside chasing the police with switches hanging out the goddamn car. These YNs is crazy, gang. I'm cool. I'm trying to tell you.
Niggas know what the going on, yo. North, south, new side. All the way out to the
man. Green Tank, Bunny Ears, free the gang.
I ain't gonna show you that.
What you heard for real? You stupid ass know. It's forever like that, man.
I don't gotta show that
shit here. Stupid. Send some shots out of Alpha, a rat beef. Gone out the person.
Baltimore, they slow like everybody else.
Trying out to attract me. Stupid.
The crew is believed to be associated with the larger local Mossy gang. Online videos titled Mossy Gang X Bunny Ears vlog show masked young men flashing a distinctive hand gesture, 2 fingers resembling bunny ears, signaling their affiliation. Social media clips, including TikTok interviews, feature them chanting Mossy Gang Bunny Ears and making direct territorial claims. These are not casual posts, but online assertions of power and identity within their neighborhood. Members are shockingly young, often in their teens, with several implicated in shootings and homicides. Prosecutors allege their involvement in multiple East Baltimore murders and shooting incidents, including...
Y'all can't call yourself like the evil bunnies or something? Like, bunny ears ain't it, bro. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions.
Ruthless, they operate under brutal internal codes familiar to Baltimore's gang landscape. They are entrenched in a political struggle over street corners and drug markets, competing with rival sets for dominance and retribution. This crew represents a new wave in Baltimore's gang politics, a hyper-local, youthful crew, self-branded online, and quick to resort to violence to enforce territorial control. Their actions reflect a growing trend among East Baltimore street gangs.
Crazy,
small, insular, yet capable of extreme violence.
All you need to do is download Buff, let it run in the background as you play, and just like that you'll start earning Buff points. These can be used in the marketplace to purchase things like Riot gift cards, Steam vouchers, or even just gaming gear in general. It's a free program that works while you're playing your favorite games, and they support things like Valorant, League, as well as countless other titles. So what are you waiting for?
Everywhere you go at, it's broke ass niggas and it's niggas that get money though. But that's I feel like certain niggas over east changed that stereotype. You feel me? I ain't no hating ass nigga for real. So you got niggas like bunny ears niggas. They look good. They be cutting. Feel me? From over east. Get what I'm saying? That's about it.
The robbery of Money Jake. Money Jake had that money.
Jake is a Baltimore rapper known for flaunting wealth, heavy chains, and a lavish lifestyle in his music and social media posts. Born and raised in West Baltimore, he's become a viral figure in the city's underground hip-hop scene. He frequently appears in music videos such as Industry Ready, 1500 Facts, and My Only Response, showcasing expensive jewelry, luxury cars, and entourages, symbols of success and street credibility. Money Jake often brags in videos about his income and lavish lifestyle, In interviews and freestyles, he emphasizes having all the money and adds credibility by displaying chains, money stacks, and designer clothes.
No, that's how
Claims
you
have
get
circulated
robbed, bro.
that he was robbed of a valuable chain in a confrontation tied to a rival gang known as the Bunnies or Bunny Years, stirring buzz online and sparking speculation about gang affiliations or conflicts. While Money Jake hasn't publicly confirmed formal gang membership, his connections and conflicts suggest he moves within Baltimore street and gang-influenced circles. Some videos hint at ties to broader regional groups or disputes, but nothing labels him as a core gang member. Musically, he's collaborated with local and regional artists like ESTG and BC Tay, reflecting his growing influence in Baltimore's rap community. Overall, Money Jake blends bold self-promotion with street narratives, a rapper whose flair for wealth signaling is infused with the tension of Baltimore's gangling drama. About
My
5
whole
months
thing
ago,
is though, like, if you in the hood, bro, you're not supposed to have on jewelry and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be low key with it, folks. You in the hood taking pictures with jewelry and a bunch of cash on you. You making yourself a lick, gang. You making yourself a walking lick, and then you pulling up to the hood every day, doing shit in the hood every day with $50,000 of jewelry on, and you think ain't nobody gonna try to rob you? That's just not smart.
Money Jake was at a Baltimore recording studio when he was violently robbed. Members of the Bunny Ears crew allegedly rushed in, seized his jewelry, including a heavy chain he'd been flaunting, along with cash, weed, and other valuables.
Damn.
Eyewitness footage and viral clips quickly emerged online. One YouTube short was titled "Baltimore rapper Money Jake get his chain snatched by bunny ears," while social platforms buzzed about Money Jake chain took by bunnies, and Money Jake still hasn't spoken out about bunny ears taking his chain.
Dang. That's all his jewelry too. That's the crazy part.
Oh, you heard me. Oh my God. Took him off everything.
Right now, we gotta
Everything.
we gonna rob him, and then we gonna record it and let everybody know that we robbed him. And then you did the shit at the studio, so you know it's on camera. You just tell it, might as well just call the police on you and tell them you did it, folks, and just pop up at the police station like these. Arrest me, officer, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything. You heard me.
We got him.
Took him off everything.
This is what happens when you fuck with the other side.
On Reddit's r/BodyMore410, users discussed the incident. One commenter wrote, "Them dumb. Why do niggas instantly post putting insurance on themselves?"
I have no idea.
Others speculated on gang politics behind it. Baltimore rappers can't play both sides and expect no kickback. These online discussions frame the event not just as a robbery but as an inter-gang statement. Bunny Ears sending a message and Money Jake's public profile making him a target. While Money Jake has not released a formal statement about the incident, he responded indirectly in music. In a track released soon after, he dropped a diss song claiming ownership of significant street credibility in addressing the chain theft, clearly influenced by—
You might not want to rob the nigga with a whole bunch of money though, because you took his chains and all that, but he got enough money to get all y'all whacked. You know what I'm saying?
The incident. To date, there's no public record of the stolen items being recovered or arrests made. The robbery remains one of several flashpoints highlighting the volatile relationship between Baltimore's rising local rappers and crews like Bunny Ears.
Right.
On July 24th through the 25th, 2024, 3 Baltimore men, Jerome Waters, 23, Calvin Israel, 23, and William Barnett, 27, all connected to the Bunny Ears gang, traveled from Maryland to Queens, New York. The trio posed as marijuana buyers at a stash house in Bayside to rob their dealers at gunpoint and kidnap them. Also, William Barnett is a known Baltimore rapper known as Zone 18 Will. Once inside, Waters and Barnett brandished firearms, forced the dealers into zip ties, and brought in 2 accomplices. The group herded their captives into a Jeep and a U-Haul van, stealing approximately 30 pounds of marijuana during the operation. Within the
30 pounds?
confines of the U-Haul, Julian Mejias, a 23-year-old dealer, was shot multiple times in the head by Marcus Pittman, Nacho, or Cheese. First responders found Mejias' lifeless body on 208th Street near 32nd Drive in Bayside, still bound by zip ties and surrounded by bags of weed.
Why they unalive him then?
Robbery and kidnapping scheme concluded with the suspects fleeing back to Baltimore. In a surveillance video dated July 24, the defendants were seen at a New York gas station en route to the stash house. On October 24, 2024, Waters and Israel were arrested in Baltimore and indicted in Brooklyn's Eastern District. Barnett remains at large. A second superseding indictment, unsealed May 20, 2025, added Jalon Lenny Garrett, 20, Marcus Pittman, 30, and Delonta Pittman, 31, to the charges. The 6-count indictment accuses the crew of conspiracy to commit armed robbery, kidnapping, murder, interstate drug trafficking, and the murder of Mahias. Federal prosecutors
I don't know why people be doing that, gang. If you rob the nigga, rob him, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna rob him and then unalive him and then rob, like, gang, you just caught yourself a murder charge. If you rob a street nigga for 30 pounds of loud, the police don't care. If you rob a street nigga for 30 pounds of loud and you unalive one of them in the process, the police is on you, gang. So I don't get that shit.
The second deal at gunpoint while Marcus Pittman executed Mehis in the back of the U-Haul. Israel is accused of renting the van used in the operation. If convicted, Waters, the Pittmans, and Israel each face life imprisonment, while Garrett faces 10 years to life. This brutal interstate crime reflects a disturbing evolution among Baltimore-based robbery crews, moving beyond localized turf violence and leveraging brutal cross-state outside the Parkside Shopping Center in Northeast Baltimore. The victims were Devontae Lamont Powell, age 21, and Demetrius Savante Johnson, age 26.
They ain't even see it coming, boy.
Powell was pronounced dead at the scene, while Johnson succumbed to his injuries later at the hospital. The incident unfolded just after 8 p.m. in the 5300 block of Frankfort Avenue near Sinclair
and they
Lane.
came.
Witnesses
Oh my
reported
God!
hearing multiple gunshots, and a third victim, a 28-year-old woman, suffered non-fatal injuries and was taken to the hospital in stable condition. The Baltimore Police Department released surveillance footage showing 4 masked gunmen exiting a Honda and opening fire on the group. A second burst of shots rang out inside a convenience store, extending the violence beyond the parking
Why they going to convenience
Authorities
store?
have since offered an $8,000 0-cent reward for information identifying the suspects. No arrests have been made, and police have cited no confirmed connections to the Bunny
Somebody should have seen that, though. I ain't gonna lie.
suspects. No
Look at
arrests
that.
have been made.
Look how many people facing. They all really facing that way, bro.
You can't play me, rein me in, or try and tame me. It's time to put yourself first. Don't stop believing your worth. Let it rain on you.
Somebody was supposed to see that, bro. Because they hopped out
Police
right
have
here.
cited no
You
confirmed
supposed to be
connections
watching
to
that. By that right there, they getting their ass blicked up back. Somebody, we need to all be blicking at this
Bunny.
point.
Yes.
These other niggas ain't even out the car yet. We supposed to be flying back, bro. And on top of all of that, gang, they gonna have to reverse to get up out of there. They not making it off this. They should not have made it off of this out of this parking lot, gang. I'm sorry, bro. All y'all, I don't know if they was street niggas, if they had the right people, the wrong. I don't know what was going on, but if they weren't supposed to go down like that.
True.
I'm sorry.
However, the shooting occurred in the same general area where bunny ears linked activity has been observed, hinting at potential
niggas,
overlap or territorial conflict. This tragic incident reinforces a troubling pattern of gang and street violence in Baltimore. In 2021 alone, Baltimore reported over 300 homicides, one of the highest rates per capita in the U.S.,
Baltimore
many tied to highly localized crews fighting for control of southern and eastern neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Baltimore's gang landscape.
I do know that it's a lot of fiends, a lot of drug users in Baltimore, though. So I know, like, a lot of they war is got to do with like drug locations and drug territories and all
is
that.
fractured. Small, insular juvenile crews like Bunny Ears, long-standing prison-affiliated groups such as the Bloods, Crips, Black Guerrilla Family, and neighborhood-based factions all engage in turf wars over drug corridors and street corners. Informal alliances shift frequently, and violence often flares over perceived slights or retaliatory killings. The Northeast shooting adds to the urgency facing Baltimore's leaders as they pursue a multi-pronged strategy involving law enforcement crackdowns, community-based interventions, and youth outreach to stem the cycles of vengeance and robbery that fuel street-level homicide. Until the suspects are brought to justice, the families of Powell and Johnson remain in limbo, waiting for closure, while the community grapples with growing fear and frustration that even a routine evening at a local shopping center can explode into deadly violence. On April 16, 2023, 31-year-old Dontre Mitchell was shot and killed on the 2900 block of Chesley Avenue in Northeast Baltimore.
It's all on camera too?
Police say he was ambushed around 8:30 a.m.
Oh,
a masked gunman jumped from a red vehicle and opened fire with what appeared to be a rifle. Mitchell was taken to Johns Hopkins Bayview, but succumbed to his wounds
That
shortly
look like
after
the same car from earlier.
the arrival. Police released surveillance footage showing the shooter fleeing and
He tried to
fast-tracked
run.
an $8,000 0-cent
Damn,
reward
he
for
chasing
tips
him
leading to an
down.
arrest. While no formal links to the Bunny Ears crew have been publicly confirmed, the murder occurred in a corridor adjacent to territories where
ran
Bunny
back
Ears
to the
activity
car.
has been reported. Given the proximity and timing, law enforcement
This
and
broad
community
daylight
groups are
both
considering
times.
potential gang motives. This killing is part of a larger context. Baltimore's homicide rate, though on a downward trajectory, remains historically high. In 2024,
Damn.
the city recorded 201 homicides, its lowest total since 2011, and a sharp drop from 333 in 2022 and 261 in 2023. As of early June 2025, Baltimore has already seen 59 homicides, underscoring the persistent challenge of street violence even amid declining overall trends.
Yeah.
During April 2025 alone, there were only 5 murders, marking the lowest monthly count ever recorded,
Oh, that's
down
crazy.
from 13
That's good, though.
in April 2024.
That's good.
A 61.5% drop year over year.
That's good.
Still,
I ain't gonna lie, they said June 2025, he said 56 or something, so they on track to be like 110 right now. That's good, because they think he said last year it was 200, the year before that was 300. Look at Chicago, that shit, I don't know if it's going up or down, you never know, for God. I mean,
incident carries weight far beyond statistic. To combat violence, Baltimore's group violence reduction strategy, bolstered by expanded homicide clearance rates, which rose from 42% in 2020 to 68% in 2024, is credited with revealing real progress. Yet arrests for murder remain steady, typically around 100 and 130 annually, suggesting systemic strains even as homicides drop. Gang politics in Baltimore remain complex. The landscape features a fragmented mix of small youth-led crews like Bunny Ears alongside entrenched prison-affiliated groups, Bloods, Crips, Black Guerrilla Family,
prison
and
gangs,
neighborhood-based factions. These groups frequently clashed over drug turf and perceived slights, often erupting in lethal retaliation. The murder of Dontre Mitchell and earlier incidents involving Bunny Ears reflect ongoing tensions between localized crews asserting control over East and Northeast Baltimore. While the city celebrates record low monthly homicide numbers, these violent flashpoints serve as reminders of deeper, unresolved conflicts fueling street-level tragedies.
Damn. It's cracking in Baltimore. That's all I heard for the last 14, 15, 16, 17 minutes for them. You won't catch me out there.
You're not going to believe what happened. Tell me everything. I'll show you on Monday.com. So I started the biggest initiative of the quarter. I did everything right. I used AI.
Muni allegedly shot an OG from 700, so Muni allegedly shot an OG from 700, so Junior Boss and a bunch of other 700 affiliates clapped back. They pulled up on Muni with 4 different cars and started letting off shots.
Damn.
It's not clear who actually killed Muni, but a lot of people claim it was Junior Boss who took him out.
Lil Double O versus Matt Critter, chat. Let's get into it.
Matt Critter and Lil Double O came up on the same street in Memphis and repped the same gang.
Right.
But today we're breaking down the brutal story that sparked their beef and split the gang in half.
It's always
Matt
like
Critter
that.
and Lil Double O are from 7th Street on the north side of Memphis. They're both affiliated with a gang called 700, but they had ties to different crews too, like Walk Down Gang and Train to Go, aka WDG and TTG. Matt Critter was originally from a hood in North Memphis.
Here we go with these weak ass names. Y'all gotta come up with some better names, like some more unique names that sound a little cooler, bro.
It's called Scudderfield, but when they closed down the projects in the early 2000s, he moved to 7th Street. Matt Critter got active in the streets when he was like 12 years old. He started getting locked up at an early age, but Mac was rapping at the same time too. He started dropping music back in 2017, but none of it was really popping off back then, and Mac kept both feet in the trenches. Mac was going in and out of jail all the time, but then he decided to switch things up and really try to make it in the rap game. An OG from 7th Street named Scratch signed Mac Critter when he was 18, but it took a while for his name to start buzzing in the city. Mac stayed on the grind though, and in 2021, he popped off with the track Torture. He shouted out 700 and Lil Double O on the track and rapped, "We really put niggas 6 feet. This shit forever. 700 GD. These hoes be talking like they know me. Ho, you don't know
Bro,
me."
one thing I hate about his videos though, bro, is I came to hear about the beef, bro. I don't want to hear about these niggas, how they came up rapping.
Behind the industry success, Mac and Double O had ties to a brutal war going on in Memphis that ended up splitting their gang in half. According to reports, it all started when a 700 member named Junior Boss got killed by the ops in 2023.
He got silenced that nigga
700
right there.
member
Dang.
named Junior Boss got killed by the ops.
He got the whole loadout. He got the custom stock with the custom red light, with the silencer, with the extended mag, with the... God damn. He got the whole loadout.
2023. Junior Boss was allegedly one of the biggest shooters in the crew, and his dad was an OG from 7th Street named Maserati Bo. Maserati Bo was one of the most well-respected dudes on the north side of Memphis. He was known for getting money in the streets and driving exotic cars. Maserati Bo was tight with Scratch too, and there's even videos of them riding around in a Bentley back in the day. Maserati Bo ended up getting killed in a car crash, but his son Junior Boss followed him into the street life and was allegedly putting in major work for 700. 700 used to be cool with another crew called EBG, but then somebody sparked a beef and they've been at war ever since. Rumors say that a dude from EBG named Muni started beefing with Lil Double O's brother, Baby Walk Down, and that's how everything started. But it didn't take long for bodies to start dropping. Muni allegedly shot an OG from 700, so Junior Boss and a bunch of other 700 affiliates clapped back. They pulled up on Muni with 4 different cars and started letting off shots.
Dang.
It's not clear who actually killed Muni, but a lot of people claim it was Junior Boss who took him out.
Hi, I'm Graham, a Parks Lincoln and Longwood mobile servicing expert. We bring our van to your home, business, or where you garage your car.
Junior Boss was also charged with killing a dude named Emmett Beasley, aka...
Oh, I remember that. So he got charged
Junior
with
Boss
that.
took him out. Junior Boss was also charged with killing a dude named Emmett Beasley.
So he was the one who, his cousin was on live while they was at one of their homies' funeral, and his cousin on live with him walking right behind him. He on live talk about some, yo, ops ain't on shit. Y'all see where we at. Y'all ain't never did nothing. Now listen, they're doing all of this while they're at their homie's funeral. They're saying that the ops never did nothing to them while they're at their homie's funeral on live, and they ops came and did something else, and his cousin ended up getting unalive because he on live talking crazy, folks. Stupid. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of 15 minutes for most people. And you did.
AKA PSO Emmett in 2021. Rumors say Junior Boss was putting major pressure on the ops, but in 2023, all the violence caught up to him. 700 also had beef with a set called 400, and in 2023, a dude from 400 named Zay Street slid into 700's hood and started letting off shots.
Right.
Junior Boss shot back and killed Zay Street, but Junior Boss got hit up too and died at the scene. Junior Boss dying was a huge loss for 700, and on the track Long Live Junior Boss, his homie WDJD rapped, Junior B died, that shit there was crazy, but he didn't go by himself. Drake the man, pick him up.
Bro, ain't none of that rhyme, gang. Listen, bro, if y'all gonna rap, y'all gotta understand it's supposed to rhyme, bro. You supposed to say gun, fun. You feel me? You supposed to go water, daughter. You feel me, though? You're supposed to rhyme, bro. None of this rhyme.
Come help. How you leave brother all by himself? Some people think Junior Boss also took out a dude from EBG named Lil Sed. Lil Sed went missing back in 2022.
That nigga got waves in the front and a throw in the back.
Then a few months later, his body was found in a lake. Rumors say that Sed and some other EBG dudes went sliding, but got chased down by the ops. Then they crashed their whip, and Sed's body flew into the lake. A lot of people say that Sed's death was just a car crash and didn't have anything to do with the ops. After Junior Boss was killed, an EBG member hopped on social media and said that Sed and Muni could finally get some rest. Lil Double O isn't the only dude in 700 who has ties to Future. Rumors say that Future's been cool with them for years, and he shouted out Junior Boss on the track Ocean when he rapped. Junior Boss went out, his gun blowing, always said he'd take a nigga with him. Rider Squad going on a rampage, 700 block killed niggas, madman. Before Mac Critter and Lil Double O's generation started putting on for 700, the dudes on 7th Street used to be called Murder Squad. The cops are always trying to take them down, and back in 2015, they got hit with a huge indictment and 16 members got locked up. Future got locked in with Murder Squad around 2014 through a dude named Zona Man, another rapper signed to Future's label Free Bands. Ever since then, Future started rocking with the younger members of Murder Squad heavy and became a mentor to dudes like Mac Critter and Lil Double O. Matt Critter says he learned how to rap just from studying Future in the studio, and even though he signed to Gucci's label 1017, he was still an unofficial member of Free Bands.
Right.
In 2018, Future dropped the track Cut on My Wrist and rapped, I keep the city on my shoulders, carry around like a bag of stacks. I put a kid on a Bentayga, Dr. Miami, the ass fat. Nigga wanna play with the murder squad, fuck around, I'd call up Scratch. After Junior Boss died, Mac Critter and Lil Double O started beefing out of nowhere. Mac Critter's brother Mac D hopped on live and said that some dudes from Walk Down Gang tried to shoot him. So he was trying to kill Walk Down Gang after that.
Should've never shot at me. I'm trying to kill Walk Down Gang. On my mama. I'm trying to take one head off. I'm a troll every day.
Then while Mac Critter
FBI, open up! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Mac D were on IG Live, Lil Double O hopped in the comments and said he was gonna piss on Mac Critter and his homie Vato's graves. Vato clapped back on IG and told Double O to keep his name out of his mouth.
He's talking to the same person. It's only 30 people on the live, bro. And come on, bro.
But then the situation got even more heated. Mac Critter said that Walk Down Gang isn't part of 700 and even started dissing Double O's mom. Then he took the disrespect to another level and leaked a video of Baby Walk Down allegedly hooking up with another dude. Baby Walk Down clapped back and said that he snatched Mac Critter's chain and made his homie Mac D kiss his Drake. But rumors say that Mac Critter actually let Baby Walk Down borrow his chain back when everybody was still cool with each other, and Baby Walk Down never snatched it. And Lil Double O responded to the situation and said that he's got way more money than Mac Critter and said he wasn't gonna give him any extra clout.
Show us how thick is, man. If you can't do this, show how thick your jewelry is. It ain't real, nigga. Don't you, nigga? Quit.
That ain't got nothing to do with real or fake. You can make a fake thick chain, bro. You know that, right? What the fuck? That's why the internet's so dangerous, boy, because y'all just be on this motherfucker saying anything, bro. And then saying anything turn into real beef because y'all so thirsty to beef with somebody. And then motherfuckers really end up losing their life. That's insane, bro.
And I ain't giving you no clout, nigga.
Mac Critter also dissed Double O about a situation with Real Boston Richie. Richie and Lil Double O are both signed to Future's label, but Richie allegedly sent shots at Double O on the track Cut Off Boston Richie when he rapped, acting like you the only rap trap shooter. I'm sick of y'all. This shit I got in my pants will knock a pussy nigga blicky soft. And phone them Walk Down Gang, cause niggas known for getting they shit stomped.
When did other cities start saying phone them, twin? Am I missing something? When did other cities start saying phone them?
Took off like a plane, just go and ask him. We gon' hit something. Mac Critter claimed that Lil Double O asked him to help him make a Boston Richie diss track. He also called Boston Richie a rat and said that he palmed Double O's head. Then Boston Richie got exposed for some alleged paperwork by another dude on Future's label named NFL 2WAP. According to the alleged paperwork, Boston Richie snitched on a dude named Wig who threatened him. Then 1090 Jake found more paperwork that allegedly proved Richie ratted in another case back in 2013.
Who cares?
It's not clear if Boston Richie worked with the cops or not, but some people think he got 2WAP killed for airing the situation out. 2WAP was shot and killed in 2023, and rumors started flying that Boston Richie had put a bag on his head. There's no evidence that the story's true, but now people think Boston Richie could get wrapped up in Mac Critter and Double O's drama too. Nobody knows what really sparked the beef, but rumors say that it actually started before Junior Boss got killed because Mac Critter backdoored another 700 member. Back in 2022, a dude from 700 named Mac Dimp was at an empty lot on 660 Wells Avenue in North Memphis. A witness said he watched an SUV pull up to the lot and Mac Critter was inside the whip. Mac Critter told Dimp to come over to the SUV, and that's when Mac Critter's homie Gary Taylor upped his strap and killed Dimp. According to rumors, Dimp had a baby with Mac Critter's sister. The relationship wasn't good though, and Dimp was allegedly putting hands on her, and that's why Mac and his homies allegedly killed him. Mac Critter's homie Butterball was allegedly there when they killed Dump, and rumors say someone else in 700 ended up killing him. On December 21st, 2022, the cops were investigating the murder scene in North Memphis. A bunch of people were standing around watching the situation, and right before the cops were about to leave, someone in the crowd upped their strap and killed Butterball while he was driving past. Some people think Butterball got backdoored by 700 because he was involved with Dimp's death, but there's no evidence to back the story up. Mac Critter got booked for Dimp's murder though, and is still fighting the case. Dimp isn't the only body Mac Critter allegedly caught though. One of the biggest rappers from EBG is a dude named E Jizzle.
That's the dude that's like Pooh Shiesty Op, right?
E. Jizzle got booked for an attempted murder when he was 13 and caught a juvenile life.
Hold on, bro. You got attempted murder when you was 13? I told y'all these be some short yellow bus kids with guns, folks.
Sentenced for robbery a few years later. He skated on the case and got off for probation. But then E. Jizzle got booked again for shooting up someone's whip. E. Jizzle was putting work in the streets, but he also blew up in the rap game and worked with huge stars like Snoop Dogg. Even though he was on his way to hitting the mainstream, E. Jizzle didn't leave the street politics behind and started beefing with Matt Critter. Rumors say that Matt Critter killed one of E. Jizzle's homies, and E. Jizzle never did anything about it. And on the track Ho Jizzle, Matt Critter rapped, "Speak on me, I'll pull your whole card. I'm the 556 guy." Ho Jizzle spoke on...
See, people like this, y'all, you gotta be wary of people like that. Mako finna give y'all some game. You ready? Because it's a lot of niggas in the world that don't care about dying. They don't care about going to jail. And they don't care about what happens, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at all. It be them the motherfuckers you gotta watch out for. They don't care about no money. They don't got nothing to lose. They don't care about living or dying, and they don't care about going to jail or staying free. You gotta leave them niggas alone, boy. It ain't always about being the toughest, roughest, because a lot of the times the toughest, roughest person is usually the one with the least to lose, folks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
me, I buried his homie. He won't tell that part. Matt Critter wasn't the only rapper from Memphis who had beef with EBG E. Jizzle. Before he was locked up, Pooh Shiesty dissed E. Jizzle on the track Back in Blood with Lil Durk. On the song, Pooh Shiesty raps, "Extorting shit just like the 80s. Want something back, get it in blood. Yeah, you know who took that shit from you. Come get it back in blood."
When that shit dropped, boy, man.
Pooh Shiesty was talking about a situation where his crew allegedly stole some guns from E. Jizzle and his homies. According to Pooh, E. Jizzle knew exactly who did it, but was scared to confront him. E. Jizzle and his homie Moose Slime dropped a remix to Back in Blood, where they responded to the diss. They also talked about the situation in an interview, and E. Jizzle admitted that Pooh Shiesty did steal some guns from them, but no one was home at the time, so it wasn't a big deal.
Right.
He also said that Pooh was capping in his raps and wasn't really as tough as the fans thought he was. They kept trading disses on social media for a while, and E. Jizzle dropped a few more diss tracks. Then Pooh Shiesty got locked up, so the beef died down, but it gave E. Jizzle more exposure for his own music. E. Jizzle's in jail right now.
Both in jail. You see what I'm saying? Both in jail. So it's like, what the hell we in the streets for, gang? We sitting here going back and forth with each other, getting mad at each other, and we both finna be locked up. Y'all know when somebody go to jail that the government makes money off of that, right? Y'all know that, right? Like, they make money off of that shit. So whole time y'all calling each other ops because he stole some shit from you or because you said something and y'all ain't like each other, just for both of y'all to end up in jail sitting there looking stupid as hell. So it's like,
now, and Lil Double O is allegedly locked down on house arrest in Florida for gun and drug charges. Matt Critter's still free, but he allegedly still the Dent murder case hanging over his head and could get locked up any day.
Case over his head?
Fans were shocked when Matt Critter and Lil Double O started taking shots at each other out of nowhere. They were putting on for the same gang and have been homies for years. But if Matt Critter really did kill another dude in 700, the whole situation makes way more sense. Now TTG and WDG have split up completely, and there's no telling how crazy the situation on 7th Street is about to get. EBK.
Shit.
So it started after an OG from RPT, who goes by Face Mob, ended up exposing that D-Thang may be going broke and owes him money. Now, before we get into his posts, here's a little history about Face Mob. He allegedly got into an altercation with Bando and Kenzo B's mum, leading to him literally breaking her jaw in the process.
Oh, he broke
which is insane, to be honest.
He broke his homie mama jaw? What you got going on?
But even after that situation, he was still able to maneuver around RPT untouched, so he must be well respected in that area.
Right.
He made a series of posts going off on D-Thang writing. D-Thang,
can I get my bread?
Ninja owed me $10,000 for almost a year, but running around like you're rich, I bet you're expired. Let's have a paperwork party. You should have been a dub when you was kicking the door for the correctional officer when Boy was trying to blow your face off. Referring to the time when D-Thang had a dangerous encounter in jail with his ops.
Flashback.
Yeah, big ski.
Jack that. Yeah, ski ball. Yeah, jack that. Yeah. You don't want to be in them jails. Scream. Everybody gonna scream for CO when they in that jail. So the fact that people be like really trying to act like, oh, I'm about to bleed out in this cell. I ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. I'm tough. Nigga, if somebody had you in a corner, your ops was trying to jump you or underlive you, gang, you would scream for that CO too. Who the hell else you gonna scream for?
They say, yeah, bang it down. Yeah, go for the CO. Go for the CO. EYGK, Big Dog G.
He continued to post, showing that he pulled up to RPT. Then he showed a picture of D-Thang's uncle and wrote on top, "Anybody know this ninja? He took my whole block down. He got one of my brothers a life sentence. Damn. This is Dirt Thing's uncle, Big Rat. No more passes, I let ninjas hang they self." Ninjas woke a real demon up. A couple of hours later, D-Thang responded, making a post saying,
I'ma feel bad when one of your older niggas get clapped and can't raise your kids.
"You're going to feel bad when one of your older ninjas get clapped and can't raise your kids."
Come on now, dawg.
Us young
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. FreeCash.com is a website that allows you to personal favorite games about 7. You did.
Ninjas from the T's made RPT lit, respectfully. Ninja's been rapping for 40 years and never hit 1 million views, but wants to throw subs. Kev G's wrote, "My brother D-Thang is a real ninja. Get off of his meat. I really hate."
I'm a grown ass man who, if you think I'm finna be on, this is like really LMNOP community to me, bro. I'm not finna be on no story going back and forth with no nigga. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what hood you from. I don't care how many niggas you shot. I don't care how many bodies you got. I'm not going on the internet going back and forth with any nigga, bro. Any grown man, anybody, period, bro. Are y'all fucking crazy? All this over nothing for real, gang. Like, it's just weird shit. Weird.
Dirty old ninjas.
Like,
no
people
cap,
they be wanting to be.
Always worried about the next man. Another one of his mans, who goes by BG Guns, posted writing, "Don't get caught lacking on that bridge."
What do you mean by that?
Better stop messing with them
After
YNs,
that,
boy. Them
someone who
YNs, boy.
D-Thang was close to ended up exposing messages between them showing that D-Thang had borrowed some of his clothes and ended up losing his homie's Burberry belt.
Come on, man.
Then he DM'd BMG Upper Class saying that D-Thang's whole life is a lie and saying that he never even bought his mom a house like he said, revealing that she's allegedly currently living in a shelter all the way in Brooklyn.
That's bad. I hope, but don't get me wrong, niggas just be making up shit, so you never really know. On both
D-Thang
sides.
responded again, making a couple of post writing. "You're mad that I got more money than you? Simple. I'm in my 20s, you're about to be 40.
Like, what the hell?
In front of the store.
You beefing with somebody in their early 20s. You finna be 40 years old. Why are you even still kicking it around these people? And you on Instagram, on your Instagram story, going back and forth with a bunch of 20-year-olds?
Forever, and God blessed me. Ha ha ha. Thank you, God. You lost everything you got because you're a bad soul. Eat my meat.
Hey, yo.
I look better than you too, old head. I still get love
You
out
talking
here.
about I
don't
look better
need
than you.
Feet on land, camera boys. Now I'll leave you guys with the live video of D-Thang from when he first came home, showing off the mansion that he had allegedly bought for his mother.
Okay, now he's saying that this cap.
Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Priority straight. Gang with me. Video shoot today too, don't forget. Video shoot today, look. Video today, shoot today, look. We sure. Muscle with me. Cheesely. I know what's going on. Video going. I'm about to have me let that house and some shots. I know what's going on. Bow! 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 Look, I know what's up. I told you I was gonna get mama that house. What you do? Get mama that house. You don't play.
Well, if you bought your mama a house, if that's your mama house, why you got 125 niggas in there? You ain't never supposed to bring no niggas to your mama house. That's just not.
When I say, look, when you say what you do, I gotta get mama that house. Obviously, but I don't wanna put loud, but she gotta go. She be running mouth, like, I really my brothers. Like, I do for y'all, like.
Are you a healthcare professional who sees patients with type 1 diabetes? Breakthrough T1D offers.
I do for you, Ellie. I love you, money. Really gotta like, get your mama a house, like.
Come on now, dog. I hope
Love
you're not
you, buddy,
lying.
like, real and this is not, I don't even live here. I just pay the rent. I don't live here.
Come on, man.
So you know, outside, you feel me? It's fake snow right now. We're not going out there. I got no shoes. We're not going out there right now. Summertime, we outside there. I know that. Good lamb chucks. Good lamb chucks. Let me see how I give you. Damn. Hold on. Wait. Damn. That's all the I think.
Get exposed to anything. I just seen a house. Okay. Hard enough to really like to know, because if when he was rich, when he was lit, if he is, let's say he money not is not. This shit be kind of like, okay, like you ain't got no. Famous Richard got shot in the head and is now facing 15 years in prison. Do your homework.
Watch, let it be.
This is what we're talking about, Clicks. You're too immature, bro. We want maturity when we're in here. We want people who are nice and uplifting.
What?
When I play with Cypher, he's uplifting. When I play with Nick, he's uplifting. When I play with you, you're not uplifting, bro. All you do is put others down. And you know what? I'm putting my foot down.
Surprise, mother.
Holy
I
that your body or your foot?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, first off,
oh my god.
watch the swear word, Clicks.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about
serious?
that. But Nick Loki was on my side right there. I can't even lie.
Sorry, bro.
I can't even lie.
This is all I have to
Let's
contribute
go,
now.
Nick.
This is all I have to contribute.
Let's go.
I'm swearing in a sec. That's all I got left.
Spam that script emo,
Nick,
bitch.
that our Christmas fashion show has been like banging on my channel recently. Yeah. I went back and dude, you start that video with where I'm like, and I have Nick 830 here, and you go, hey, Courage. You Merry Christmas. And dude, that intro, it's like every
200% audience retention.
No, every top comment is like, that's Nick's greatest intro ever.
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that. It's insane.
Oh, bro, it was so funny, bro.
Wait, so you cuss just with a soundboard?
No, yeah, I just censor it. Like,
wait, can you tell me to myself?
Yeah. Yo, Clicks, you know I'm done with your. You know what, Clicks?
What?
You.
What?
Let's relax.
What?
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Yo, listen, we got one game together. Let's get a win, and then
I'm only on 50 ping now.
Hey, by the way, guys, I wanted to say to all of you guys, thank you so much for keeping my secret.
What secret? What secret? I think I know.
The one where I curse in person. Like, you haven't told anyone.
Yeah, no, never,
Thank you so
never,
much,
bro.
guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I just wanted to say I appreciate it very much.
It was a little bit tough to keep it a secret when we were at the meet and greet at the pro-am, and you literally told that one kid to go.
He was 8 years old.
That was kind of crazy. Yeah.
He was crying and running away after you said that. I was in disbelief.
Screaming, crying. I was like, Nick, come on, bro. What do we talk about?
But I mean,
Not
I do the same stuff, so it's not even. It's no big deal, you know.
All right, let's get this dub locked in. We need to have one fun game, and then
Yep.
that's all we
Then
get.
that's when the stream numbers start coming, so we really got to lock it
Yeah,
down.
no, we can. It really is a short fuse, and it's already too late in the day.
Did Nick just say, "Hey, yo"?
He did, bro. No, Nick. You know what Nick's number one? You know what Nick's number one saying is right now?
Huh?
A moment.
What?
Hey, moment, eh?
Hey! No, a moment. You're like, that's a
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Like that's a goofy ad moment.
Oh,
you say that all the time, bro. That is your thing.
Guys, there's 3 kids on me, by the way.
You are. You've been locked in on trends lately. I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I killed one. I eliminated one.
Clicks, you see all the updates that Fortnite put out today?
Bro, they listened to my boss call.
I mean, it should be good for comp, right?
Yeah, but like everyone is just gonna say that everyone's saying like the sweats ruined it, and like I feel bad because I low-key told them
the
to
base
do
boost
that.
gloves are still good. They just do less. They just break less things.
Yeah, everyone's complaining, but it's so smart. Like what they did was great.
I'm happy they had that at the beginning, so we get our content, we make our videos, and then like if they're gonna nerf it, it's better that they do it afterwards.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I always tell them it's better they release something very strong and then nerf it instead of releasing something very weak, because then it's like underwhelming. And even when they buff it, it's like we don't really care anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. Even if it's just like a few days or even a day, you know, it's nice that like that one day we get like some really good content with it.
What was the best clip for you, Nick, of the 100-player stuff this season? Did you have a favorite?
Oh, definitely the dog, Crypto Dog. Funny enough, it's the worst in like actual games. I feel like I haven't really got any good clips with it, but yeah, that's
actually,
really good.
My best performing clip of this season was actually my Crypto Dog elimination. First game I picked it up, I was like, what does this do? And then I just throw it into a building as a guy runs into it, and I actually get the kill on him. And I just look at the camera, and that was the whole
Dude, the Crypto Dog stuff is so fire. You saw the Peterbot and Pollo clip?
Yeah.
Where they killed each other, both of them?
Like Peterbot didn't get the gun, but then he ran down and got like 2 crypto treats, and he just threw it on himself and killed himself and Pollo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're contesting each other.
That's actually, I've heard that there's been some drama with that, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on. Nick, do you watch comp still?
Throwing a crypto treat gives you plus 250 to your rank. Did you guys know that?
Yeah. And when you scan it,
wait, what do you mean? What do you mean when you throw it?
Like just throwing it, like I guess 1 time per game. If you see a crypto treat, just throw it down, and it gives you plus 250, which is the same as killing like an S rank player.
Don't do that.
Like that.
Oh, you're right.
I see a crypto treat right here. Let me try too.
Wait, you're giving all of us plus 250.
Yeah. It's randomized though. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. At least in comp. I don't know how it is in pubs.
Wait, that's insane. We just got 750 for each throwing a treat.
Do you guys have a scanner?
Here with Courage AD. I'm on the way.
Wait, so what you guys say is like in the pro scene? What's happening right now with the pros? You said
basically Peterbot and Pollo, like the 2 best teams other than my team, of course.
Yeah.
They're conning each other. So like they're like every game they're fighting all spawn.
That's great. That's great for you though. That's great for you.
They're not gonna con each other in 2 months. No way.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. I know it is good.
Wasn't there also some drama around like people accusing people of using macros and stuff?
Everyone macros. Not me, but they all macro.
I believe that.
For interact just off spawn or for
just for off spawn.
Grabbing
like 50-50s. There's like a clip of Pollo getting a weapon midair over Peterbot that was landed like 2 seconds before him. It was pretty crazy.
Wait, but couldn't Epic detect that with their anti-cheat or something?
No.
Like
that's through
the
Steel
amount
Series
of
app.
button presses per second. Like, wouldn't it be sus? They don't have ways to detect that.
It's through Steel Series app. They can detect that land.
Done through a scroll wheel, right? Like someone could be scroll wheel.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but that's legal. But it's not as anywhere as powerful as macro. Like, macro is crazy. I never did it before, of course, but what I heard is pretty insane.
Is this truck pay to lose?
They would have to add a server side limit to how many interacts you can do per second.
You know, dude, they do that with picking up items. Like, you ever pick up a big pot and pick up this and pick up that, and then you can't pick up anything for 5 seconds?
Yeah.
They did that to prevent juggling items out of Storm. Like, so now you have a cooldown on picking up things. It's crazy.
I do feel like of all the years of Fortnite, picking up items is currently one of its worst states. Like when you
especially with
each other. And like
it is. Because you know what the worst thing is right now? Courage, if you have 5,000 gold and there's a gold stack on top of the weapons you want.
That was the gold season. The gold season. That was
you're not picking up those items.
Dude, ever since the Pro-Am and I turned on Visualize Audio, I don't understand how I played without it. Like, I'm still realizing how good it is to this day.
What?
It's crazy.
You didn't play with it?
No.
Until Pro?
Yeah, because I wanted to go sweat on like sweat mode there, but then I always focus on content, so it's like I didn't want to interrupt in the content, blocking anything. But I realize now it doesn't even matter. No one cares.
That is crazy.
Well, because you got to realize that now every player, casual or non, is using it. So if anything, like they're just to them, they don't even see it. It's just not even like that. I think when it first came out, everyone started using it. There was a lot of people who were not using it.
I mean, it was always. I swear, it was always out for deaf people, right? And then people just started using it.
But like, well, once they started making it stereo, then everybody could start using it without like losing audio.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You know, it's the default now too. Epic was saying it's like when you first install Fortnite, any new player that joins is gonna have it on by default. So now everyone's used to it. Yeah.
One left.
Got a little squad on me. Got one.
Luke, do you ever use like exit lag or any of those like softwares that like change your routing?
Dude, it just always messes up my I always just lag out.
This guy's running away in a
There's a lot
car.
of bugs. I'm coming. But no, I haven't.
I don't know.
Whited, one shot.
The routing to east and west has been worse.
It's definitely weird servers like Ohio servers and stuff.
Yeah.
Did they ever add those Omaha Central servers? Wasn't that like a thing for a minute that people were like worried that some Central games would route to Omaha?
They've added some servers in creative because sometimes I'll play a Central server creative game and I'll have like 30 or 40 ping and I'm like, what's going on?
Dude, I notice now in creative you just don't get 0 ping anymore. Like I'm on 30 on East and I used to get like 5-10 ping. Now it's just what I get in a regular pub game. It's crazy.
I think you have to just be connecting to the wrong like.
Yep.
Server.
I'm sorry. I took a dumb bloom battle.
That's
I thought they were
I'm gonna make
bots.
some space.
They might be keying us, big A.
I got you.
For the stream, the dream of the
86,
A-team.
Using the gloves.
172 on the one. I'm coming in.
Nice.
Crack
No
down,
box.
One shot. I'm getting clicks. Oh my god. Way to go.
Nice.
You're moving.
Good plays.
I mean,
You know,
Go, baby.
and we have a medical.
I got one shot down here.
I got a chug, but I need to pop a
Scanning
Yeah,
for
go
a
for it.
little. Okay. Big pop behind you, clicks.
Thanks.
I got an
Nick.
extra chug up here when you guys need it.
Thank you. Okay, I got a 50 chug.
Full team right here.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in him. Or in the car.
Oh my god.
Full team right here when you guys are done. 2 Ferraris or 2 BMWs.
38 whited on him. One shot,
One of them. We're ending him. He's dead in 2 seconds.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Nice.
Done like chicken dinner.
2 teams here. This is 2 teams here.
Oh yeah.
42 on 1. I'm scanning again. 1 team just drove away. 2 on me still.
One's still in the car. One's in the passenger seat of the car. Oh, it's a quick skin. Knocked him.
37
we
white.
all rank up at the same time because now I'm S+.
Yeah.
You share XP and teams, Nick.
This is my first squad game / duo game / trio game of the season.
Oh,
So-
really? Yeah, no, it's actually really good that you share ranks.
Yeah, I agree, because then Courage would be like C tier and we'd be like S tier already.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah,
See, I expected that out of clicks.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Cypher
Dude, I'm
PK.
telling you,
That's
I bring
crazy.
the worst out of you guys. Like, stop being so toxic. Like, Courage is skinny, he's handsome, he's good looking.
Thank you.
Hey, listen,
Skinny.
I will say, Clicks, in person, you're very nice, bro, and you're a lot different than on stream. You know what I mean? So no matter.
What do you
in
mean
a
by
good way,
that?
You're fake. In a good way,
I'm
bro.
not fake,
In a
I
good way.
promise.
He drops his cringe persona, bro. Like, I don't have a cringe persona on stream.
Let me tell you, you're chill. You're chill off stream.
Okay, yeah, I definitely am more chill. I definitely am more
There you
chill.
go.
Everyone's saying
Yeah.
wow on my shit. Yo, I'm not fake.
Whoa!
Dude.
On his stream,
I heard
on his
worse
stream,
at the
he's
pro
dead.
am, bro. I heard worse.
Oh wait, did I cut?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I actually didn't even know.
I didn't even realize that.
It's funny because you can tell you're not even trying. Like you're,
I swear, I
actually trying to be
literally
friendly. But the only
Yeah,
time you
I
actually
know.
curse is when it's like your reflex curse word, not your actual curse.
Did I
words.
say the S word?
Yeah, you did. So you
Oh, the
owe
poop?
Nick 10 gifted.
I'm sorry,
You'll
Nick.
pay up.
Hey, you vibe. Bro. I'll take 10 V-Bucks.
You should
10 V-Bucks?
just charge gifted when you play with a streamer, like for every curse word they drop.
That would be you.
just
Make
keep
so
track, yeah.
much.
Like you guys are all worth like 50 million. So like to you guys it wouldn't matter.
Dude,
Dude, I can barely keep track of like.
with Ninja, and then you can retire afterwards.
There you go. Yeah, I'm still trying to keep up to date with any new season content, like videos and editing. So last thing I need is another thing to tally up on the stream, you know?
That's true. That's
But
true.
it's a good idea.
You know,
I've learned-
there's this like new profession called video editors.
Yeah, I'm trying to hire the guy named Jack Zen. I think it rhymes with Jack Ben.
he's off
Jack Ben.
limits. He's off
No, that
limits.
one's not allowed because Cypher's career would be over. It's like if I lost Papa. So no. That's good. You know, I actually have learned Nick's tendencies so much that whenever it's a few days after the new season and he posts, he'll post like 2 or 3 clips because he's finishing the edits and then posts them.
Yeah, on the main video.
He always goes live like an hour after. So when I saw his last clip up today, I was like, he's going live today.
I feel like you know me better than like my own parents, Courage.
Bro, I've got you locked in, bro.
Crazy, bro.
I'm trying to get to know you like that, Nick.
Hey, yo,
He's
chill,
good.
bro.
I'll speak for him.
Okay.
I'll speak for him. He's good.
Sorry.
No, like this.
Yeah, but you know,
this is
I'm
good
always
clip,
down to, you know, whenever you want to, you know, I can be out in the morning. I'm always down to do anything, man.
No, you haven't.
I don't know if you're trolling right now.
No, I'm
Being
dude,
serious.
I hate everyone because I troll, dude.
I will say, from one icon to another, Courage, you can't relate.
Yeah, you can't.
Yo, listen, bro, I'm always down.
Jolly Rancher.
All right, we are checking out
Jolly Rancher gummies.
All right, we are checking out Georgia Tech transfer receiver from Florida International, Eric Rivers. He's looking to be Georgia Tech's #1 threat on offense, and they are playing Colorado Week 1. So stay tuned for this.
Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and grind. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking sauce, do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and grind.
Yo, what's going on? It's your guys, Buffed and Prime, CT the Fan, T Cal. What's good, bro?
Man, we're gonna talk some Eric Rivers, transfer receiver. He's at Georgia Tech. Just started getting around to. Well, I'd already watched Georgia Tech film about a couple months ago now. Already had scouting reports made for them. Delaware already, you know me, in that bad.
In the lab, man, cooking it up.
And then over on bipslist.com, been grading all these transfers, etc. And pretty much through like this section of transfers. So okay, let me go through the winter portal.
Right.
Like, well, we're gonna be scouting Georgia Tech anyway. Let me check out this receiver. He's a lot. And I'll just get to it. This is where he's graded. I'm currently on Bipslist. CT, talk to us about his stats before we get into this.
Look, so he played at Florida International last year. He caught 62 passes for 1,162 yards. He was averaging 18.9 yards a catch and 12 touchdowns. He was first team All-Conference USA. He was All-American captain, was highlighted by catching 11 passes and 295 yards and 3 touchdowns and win over New Mexico State. Get this, in Memphis in 2021, 2022, he was a walk-on defensive back.
That's insanity. I did not know that.
Yeah, he was a walk-on defensive back at the University of Memphis. He redshirted because of the shoulder injury, but then he walked on to Memphis as a defensive back, and then he went to wide receiver.
Sheesh, that's impressive. So I got him ranked as number 2 wide receiver in the transfer portal, and that's for either portal window. Like, he's really, really good. Only receiver I have above him, and it's tight, is Sincere Brown, who happened to be at Colorado, who was found out about because of me. Anyway,
shout out.
Transfer from Campbell to Colorado and got him at number 2 and could be number 1. Like, he is.
I'm excited to see his film.
Electric. 5-star transfer. Let's check him out. As y'all know, we watch film. Everything we do is film based. And yeah, this is versus New Mexico State, the game you talked about. So here he is at the top of the screen. We're gonna have a lot to talk about with him. If you don't have a plan, and that's a one-handed catch too.
Man, right out the gate.
Fly. When
right
I say
out
fly,
the gate.
I mean fly. Like, absolutely fly. Wow. The only receiver that I've seen that I think is faster than him, or I believe is faster than him, was Georgia Tech's former receiver. Who was that? Eric Singleton Jr. Now at Auburn. He's super fast as well, but yeah, he can fly. It's fantastic tracking the ball downfield, one-handed like it's nothing, and just chilling and cruising.
Do this all day, every day. That's
easy. And then we had him down here at the bottom, and you're gonna see him roll, attack, and right here on this route. So he's at the bottom of the screen.
I saw it.
He's going to attack his leverage once he sees that this corner is playing outside leverage, because as a corner, he has to keep weaving and maintaining that leverage. And then from that, he's just going to create more space for himself. This is really a skinny post that he's going to run. So let's watch it. So he said, okay, I see his leverage. Let me attack his leverage. Bang, over with. Skinny post, bang 8. Rolling.
How do you prepare for a wide receiver like this? Like, what kind of are you covered to all day? I mean, man, that's a problem.
There's
problem.
There's things you can do with it. And if we look at his game log from last season, his lowest amount of yards, you guess what team it was against?
I have no idea.
Let me know when you come up with a guess. Let me know when you come up with a guess.
Maybe Liberty.
Why Liberty?
Man. I'm gonna come back to you on that.
All right. We got him at the top of the screen. Against press. The one thing you cannot do, open the gate. Because once you do that, he's too fast. He's gonna run right by easily. And he's not just a deep threat guy, and we won't get to his route running as well.
Okay, I'm like, geez.
They had him on. So primarily the main routes I saw him run at FIU that he ran was post, go routes, hitches, and drags. Those were the primary. Not to say he can't run the other routes, that he wasn't given those routes. But when he gets the ball, it's a problem. It is a problem. Even if it's shorter routes, yeah, when he gets the ball, it's a problem. Do not let him get the ball in space. Do not let him get the ball in open space.
Well,
come here. Yes, sir.
Well, you are right. He is a...
Just look at their border placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch. Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that. Oh my God! They did it. They actually did it. And you're standing on the edge, face up, 'cause you're a natural. I'm feeling
World closing. Split game.
Thing is, I'm just a better driver than y'all. That's it. Simple as that.
It's my first time, so don't get it twisted.
My thing is, if you know how to drive, you should be able to do it.
I'm breathing. Pat_AGYY in the building.
You really E-Man Hamilton.
E-Man Hamilton is so corny. We just started saying like, yo, we're kind of like boys and not really like brothers anymore. It's like, y'all like my boys. Like, we hang out all the time. We do things all the time, and it's not really like, this is my brothers. It's like, oh, these are my dogs. You know what I'm saying? You're like this? Oh, nah. Look at my head, bro.
I just need the biggest helmet. The biggest helmet.
You might look goofier than me, though, right?
If we go to probably look the same.
Yeah.
I look way with it, though.
I'm on cam.
Yo, you need a 5XL with your 9.
You wish.
Enoch is more outgoing. I feel like E-Man kind of likes to be relaxed, chill in the background a little bit sometimes, and when he's up for it, then he's out there, you know? I think I kind of mix and match my personalities off them as well. It's cool because when we're all together, like, we don't need anything. Like, you could just literally talk and we would just be laughing the whole time, and we would just like go outside and say one-on-one, let's go, like who's the best at what, and we would do that all the time. If I lose, I'm telling you, everyone knows, and if I win, everyone knows as well. But no matter what, we had each other's back, and we know we love each other, and that's the main thing.
my gosh. Some of these guys are F1 racers, I feel like. Got me looking goofy, but it's okay. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. People don't know I was a winger though, for real, man. Like, I used to dice you up. This guy right here, chopped him up so many times. Him too, same thing.
No, you didn't.
You know better, bro. You know better. So we all played together growing up, of course. And 1v1. You know better.
1v1?
1v1. Every day of the week.
No,
I win.
The thing is, honestly, now I would say yes, because
No. Then
now I would say it. Before, hand to your chest and it's good.
Bro, I don't know why people
That's
lie,
it.
man. It's not good to lie, man.
telling
Just
you.
be honest. Every day of the week.
It wasn't every day of the week. I remember when we played indoor in Oakwood. I was locking
That was
you up.
one day,
I was
bro.
locking you up. Remember
I was
that?
tired.
No, you wasn't.
I had a headache.
No, you wasn't.
I had a headache.
I'm telling you, man.
I had a headache that day. So it's
I
different.
remember it vividly too. I was locking you up.
My dad and my mom, they're Ghanaian, so ultimately they're strict. They want us to do the right things, but they're like our best friends as well. You know, they always wanted to make sure we were happy, and we never questioned our mom if she was gonna do something for us. Our dad, like, we knew if we needed something, they were gonna be the first to do it. I give them all praise because it's not easy. 3 of us brothers are 2 years older than me, and they had to take care of us constantly while working multiple jobs, while paying mortgage and all these things, while getting ready to pay for our school as well. And they never complained about it ever. Like, nah, they were just like, we know what you guys are gonna do for us. We want to make sure you guys are good. We want you guys to have a better life than we're having for you guys, and we always try to do as much as we can for them.
Someone pops too or no?
Yeah.
As I started growing and like I got into like my teen years, there was a specific day we were at a tournament. It was called like Nutmegs tournament, and I was just like, yeah, this is what I want to do. Like I said, if I could do this forever, I'll do it forever, you know. So that's when I knew I wanted to play professional. But obviously, as kids, everyone says they want to play professional. But I really knew, like, deep in my heart, I said, this is exactly what I want to do. High school, it was like crazy ups and downs. I didn't get varsity till my junior year of high school. And then I was like, shoot, this is actually hard. You know, like I was like, am I good enough? I'm like doubting myself. And it's just like, dang, am I behind? Like that's a big thing I kept saying. But I knew, you know, I always say like I had my faith and I trusted in the Lord that like, as long as I continue having that faith, like all these things would come to pass. When it comes to college and the route to putting yourself out there, I had no idea how to do that. I only had 2 offers, and that was St. Joseph's and Eastern Connecticut. So I said, all right, I'll pick Eastern because I felt like that was where I wanted to go. I felt like that was the best suited for me. So I said, cool, committed. Now this is where the work starts, you know, this is where the journey goes. My sophomore year, his junior year, was probably one of my favorite soccer seasons. All we remember is just enjoying. It just felt like the team was such a close-knit, and I excelled, he excelled, the team excelled. For me, I think that was the kind of curve when I realized, Pat, you could actually do this. I realized like this isn't really like a dream anymore. It's more like this could be something that's attainable. And then boom, one day, E-Man we lived in the same suite at the time. He's getting ready to leave, and I get a phone call. And it's like the University of Rhode Island coach, and he just like told me like he's gonna offer me. And literally I transferred like a month after that to Rhode Island, and I struggled. I didn't want to be there that year. I wanted to come back home. Like I told him every day, I was like, bro, I don't think I can do this, you know. But I'm a guy that always say like keep going. My dad always tells me keep going. Mom says keep going no matter what. I just pushed through it and went into my junior year at Rhode Island, and I just exploded. Next thing you know, agent reached out. My agent now, he like, oh, you want to meet up for coffee? Of course. So we met up, and he just said, I think you have a chance for the combine. I said, the combine? Now I got to show who I am, and I was able to do so. Played well. Agent was like, Pat, I think you done it. I said, let's hope. I'm just praying, my family praying, everybody's praying. Draft day comes, and I just heard him say like a forward from road, and I put my head down, and I was just like, I can't believe it. Everyone's screaming, and it was surreal, man. Like to be in that position and realize like what I've done with all these people around me, and to be in that position to get drafted to potentially come as a professional soccer player, it was crazy, and I knew I would cherish that moment.
Problem.
There's a hitch and go. Touchdown, and the reason
Mac trying to keep his footing.
Oh yeah, it was over with. It was over with. And the reason he runs a good amount of hitch and goes. I think he maybe had like 3 or 4 touchdowns from him. But there's a reason why his work, and that's because he runs some of the best hitch routes I've seen. Like fantastic hitch routes. And we'll definitely get to some of those on here. It's not just touchdowns. These are catches and targets. Again, another hitch and go, ran by, over with. Absolutely over with. All right, he's coming to motion. He is good after the catch. Good cut, good cut. Let's keep running.
He's like that. He gets active.
He's a lot. So we're gonna play a game on some of this film. Like CT, tell me, he's down here. What route does he look like he's running?
It looks like he's gonna run an out route.
No, you saw him run
a go route. Oh yeah.
But what does it look like he's gonna run?
Oh, go route. Just straight up the field. Just go.
Rolling.
Yeah.
And then snaps it down. This is why his hitch and goes work so good, is because his ability to maintain his speed, make all his routes look like vertical routes. And that's as they went on, DBs were like, hey, I done seen him on tape. Let me give him some more grace. And they're bailing out too quick. And then he can just, at the drop of a dime, snap it down. Like, great route runner. And had to wait forever on the ball, by the way. Like, I'm talking about throwing with anticipation. Ball has to be out right now. You have to know what spot it has to be to. It has to be out already. He waited so long, and that's a long throw. And he's a problem after. He's a problem after that. Gotta get him back. But that is a beautiful route. All right, put him on the screen. Come here. Yeah, wait till you see it from the other angle, man.
Boy, this guy is calculus. Forget a problem. He's calculus. Like this.
Lightning in a bottle.
Man.
The football's cupped. This is beautiful football right here. Beautiful football until there. No, sir. All right. This is a running back. Like, he's moving like running back. Come here. All right. Let me find the hole. There we go. Lightning. And you get up there, you better have a plan.
Man, if you get up there, you better just try to put a hole in his chest.
Do something. You got to do something. And this isn't terrible by this corner right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not terrible. I'm sure from how Eric Rivers is using his shoulder and taking away the surface area for the cornerback to punch on, they probably missed this punch, and that hurt him because he didn't impede his speed at all.
Right.
And if you don't impede him.
Co-pilot, I bet my daughter an ice cream that a snail's faster than a slug. Am I gonna win?
You might be treating your daughter to some ice cream.
At 12:07 p.m., you knew nothing about mollusks. At 12:09 p.m., you were out 2 scoops of ice cream.
I'm moving to save more money to prepare for going to school. I'm gonna miss my family, and not just my immediate family, but my village. But I can endure the 4-year sacrifice for the long-term rewards of being Dr. Lamar later.
It's bad. Super underthrown ball. If you don't impede him, it gets bad. Here's at the top of the screen. The corner route. Not open. Keep working. All right. Let's work. To the middle of the field. Did him nasty. You'll see that from the tight angle.
Man.
That's a broken play that ends up going for what, 30, 40 yards?
That's wild.
Yeah, he can do a lot. Let me fast forward. So broken play, quarterback looking. Hey, I'm open. All right, let's roll. And then, just like we talk about running backs, if you over pursue, he's going to make you pay. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's like a crossover with a football.
Yeah.
Literally.
He is out here. Come here.
And he steps over him. That's nasty work.
That's a nasty one. Very nasty. All right, bottom of the screen. Again, this is why his hitches and go. This looks like a go route.
Yeah.
Look how he takes off and explodes and sits it down, snaps it down, and then able to get yards after the catch. He's a fantastic route runner. Corner route, double coverage. Quarterback throws it perfect. Throws it to his back shoulder, able to adjust, make the catch, and make the catch through contact. It's a really good play by him. Speed up some more. Another drag. He almost outran this angle. Had he outran this angle out, it would have been over with.
But I mean, man.
You cannot allow him to get the ball in space.
Man. Defensive coordinator, y'all got to get busy. Oh, man.
Allow him to get the ball. Like CT, you can't pay me and tell me that this isn't a go route right now. You cannot tell me that's not a go route. You cannot tell me that that's not a go route. And then he's just able to snap it down.
They're playing double cover. And he treats them both the same.
Both of them, they terrified of the speed. And ball late again. And still going to get yards after the catch. But this is fantastic route running. He explodes off of the line of scrimmage, pushes them vertical, and doesn't. You got some receivers that when they get ready to break, they'll rise up and then sit down for the break. He doesn't give those indicators off that other receivers do. Only thing you could say as an indicator that I can tell from here, because I've been guarded so many receivers, he flares this arm out a little bit on the break, but honestly, it's too quick for them to do anything about it here. Wow. Go get another 6 after the catch. Go get another 6. Drag. Bounce. Ends up fumbling right there. End up making him fumble. But just to show his ability after the catch, he can take these shorter throws and really make them into something. Breaks the tackle. Out of there. Keep rolling. Right there. Got stripped right before the end zone.
Oh, yeah, he got stripped. Hey, yeah, shout out that DB because, he stripped that.
Just football. You got to take away the inside near the goal line. Have to.
You always say that. But you got to take away. That's the foot.
This quickest throw. Got to take the inside away. Even if you're in cover 4, which they may have been in cover 4, then your safety's supposed to be there to help. Got to take away the inside. He's smooth, natural catcher, hands catcher. He's not a body catcher, doesn't let the ball beat him up. He can go up, snatch it, and make plays. Here he is at the top. This is a concept that it's called a spacing concept. Georgia Tech runs this a lot, where we're going to get corner route here, flat here, and then a stop route or spot route right here. And it's made to beat a lot of things. Can beat man coverage, can beat zone coverage. In zone coverage, it plays with the discipline of the defense. They'll see a guy running out here, makes them widen, this hook player widen, which can create more space for this spot player to sit down between the zone right there. Or, the corner route can cause everyone to sink deep. And then when you get the spot route, this guy sits on the spot route. So then you have this flat route by itself. Just a lot of different options from this where really you're just trying to make them wrong. As you see, the flat route took 2 guys with him.
Oh.
And then the stop route's right there wide open. Gets it to him late. Come here. But we still going to get a run after catch.
His yards after catch,
and they're impressive. They're tough yards, too.
I know. So it's like, just get him the ball. I'm going to get you a first down at minimum.
Microsoft Copilot can be opened from the taskbar or by pressing the Copilot key on supported keyboards. It helps you solve problems, get answers, and create just by typing or speaking your request. Copilot Plus PCs are a new category of Windows devices with a built-in neural processing unit, or NPU. These chips are designed for AI and can handle over 40 trillion operations per second. That power unlocks features like recall and click to do, both in preview, plus faster performance and longer battery life. There's also a key security difference. Copilot relies on cloud-based processing, while Copilot Plus PCs run many AI tasks locally. So the difference is simple. Copilot is the app. Copilot Plus PCs are the device that brings more AI features to life.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.